Hi everybody, good morning. It's Sally Roper coming to you from Ocho Rios in Jamaica. So I thought that I would just do this video outside because it's a beautiful day. The sea is calm after about a week and a half of rains and Etna, and we're having some beautiful sunny days. So I thought I would share that with you. But what this is a video about a confession. I had a major construction flaw in the wall sconces that I have been showing you how I made. And I'm going to explain that to you right now. So I'm going to drop the camera down. You're going to get a better view of the sea. This is the Caribbean Sea behind me. And I have some sconces here on my table. And what happened is that I'm just going to get straight to it. When I was making these, what I did in the throwing of the cylinder, and then when it came to the trimming, what I did, if you remember, is I cut out a section of the cylinder, and then I cut that in half, and I used that as the brackets for the wall sconce. And I was having a heck of a time during the drying because they wanted to curl in. And I was fighting it and fighting it and fighting it, and I had to make several of them. In fact, I think I probably made 4 others, because what was happening is that as they were drying, these are bisque fired, by the way, so I can handle them pretty roughly. What was happening is in here and on this seam it was cracking, and this bracket here, instead of laying flat, was starting to bend. And I couldn't figure out what was happening, and I was getting this long crack, and as much as I tried to repair the crack, it just wasn't working. And then it dawned on me, and I had kind of a eureka moment about clay memory. And because when I was trimming these and I had actually used a section of the cylinder, what happens is you can see the curvature in here, and these brackets kept trying to bend back in their clay memory to go back to their curve, and I was trying to force them to be flat. And so anyway, it took me a while to figure out what my problem was and how to solve it. So I did, in fact, these are the 2 new ones that I made because I had to discard 2 of the others, again, because I just couldn't repair the crack, and it was easier to start over than try and fix and salvage. And anyway, so what I did was when I threw the piece and I was trimming it, I did cut out the section, and then what I did was on my workbench, I just kind of dropped that section, which was probably about that wide, and I threw it onto the table, and it would go splat and lay flat on the table, and I was trying to erase the curve memory that piece of pottery, or that little section that I was going to use for the brackets, what it had. And anyway, so when I did it with one, it worked. And then when I was doing the other one, the section I pulled out, it wasn't wide enough. So what I ended up doing was just rolling out a slab and then cutting 2 strips and putting them on here. So I just wanted to tell you that this is a confession, that when I told you just cut out those little strips in there and just attach them on, it is not quite that easy. And again, it's all about clay memory, and I really learned a huge lesson about that. So these are the remakes, and as you can see, they sit flat on the table, so they're going to sit flat against the wall, and I shouldn't have any further problems. So my next job is to glaze these, and then I will put them in the kiln, fire them again, and I will show you the finished result. So I'm really happy to share this with you. As I say, I learn as I go along. I'm not a taught potter. I have learned by watching thousands of hours of YouTube videos, and also learning from local instructors. So thank you very much for watching. If you like this video, please hit the like button. If you want to subscribe to my channel, I don't post very often. Please feel free to do so, and share. So thank you very much. Have a really great Friday. Bye-bye.